Hello, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. Sorry about both the little bit of a late start and also changing up what we were doing today last night. Really random, quickly, after posting a schedule. I just wanted to get this thing finished off. Because, well, it's been sitting here on my desk. And I'd very much like to finish the Rising Freedom. So, a reminder, this is where we're at so far. We have the main body, the beginnings of its backpack, and part of the wings. That's all we've got so far. So I'd very much like to finish that off for today. But rather than do Digimon Survive, we'll get this guy, all snapped together, all nice and good, and then he can get the hell off my desk. Its box, at least, and all the runners. So yeah, we're just gonna jump right in. Gonna do what I did last time for all the other ones, kind of splay these out a bit, if they can stop being caught on each other. I think we're getting pretty close to having empty runners again, which is awesome. Hey, Nichols, how's it going? Wait, I need this. The wonderful book manual. Alright, we're working on the backpack, I gotta see where we left off here. Okay, we did the 2 of these. Going right, how are you? I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. I'm glad you're doing well. Alright, so we got both of those. We have... Okay, we've done up to at least... here. Yeah, okay, so we finished up on this page. So I should be moving on to this page now. And I gotta do 2 of these, apparently. Do I have to do 2 of the... I do have to do 2. Okay, I was doing 1 of these at a time. That's right. Or... no. Okay, now I remember what I'm doing. Now I remember. I am just all over the place today, apparently. Go me. Okay, so I'm gonna build a second one of these, then. So I gotta start all the way from the beginning here again. Okay, grab you. Okay. So I hope everybody's weekend went well. Mine was pretty good. My little mini vacation with my girlfriend went pretty well. Did Canada's Wonderland for 2 days. First day was good. Went on a bunch of rides. Had a great time. Second day kind of sucked. We tried to go to the water park and it was overcrowded. Like, to a ridiculous extent. Just to get into the just the standard ass pool, the regular ass pool that's there, was like a good 10-minute, 20-minute wait to get through a line. Just to walk into a pool that is overcrowded. Getting on a water slide took us over half an hour. It was disappointing, I would say, that it ended up being like that. Yeah, we were at least happy we had the first day. It was her first time actually using fast passes. Never used fast pass before. So yeah, she got to experience being able to skip all the lines. Skipping all the lines. Oh, you see that long line going all up and around the corner through different tunnels and whatnot? Yeah, we don't have to do that. We don't do that. We go through this door marked Fast Pass Lane and walk right up to the beginning. If you're gonna do Canada's Wonderland, you gotta do it with Fast Pass. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You gotta do Fast Pass. Yeah, it costs, yeah. It's gonna cost you a bit, but it's worth it. Like, it is just worth it. There we go. Oh, yes, I forgot. I'm gonna be not happy with this wing because I have to put 1,000,000 stickers on it. Because of course I do. At 1 September wasn't very busy, no fast pass, just walked onto most rides. It depends on when you go. That's true. That is true. The day we went, it was incredibly busy, so we're glad we got the fast passes. I don't think I'll ever do Wonderland without a fast pass. Middle of July, fast pass would be totally worth it, I imagine. Oh, big time. Big time. Alright, time for me to get these stickers on. You guys remember this sticker sheet, right? You remember this massive ass sticker sheet, right? I fucking hate this thing. Okay, well, let's just get it over with. The sooner I get this sticker sheet done, the sooner I never have to think about it again. God, I hate this thing. It's such a pain. And such an awkward part to try to hold, too. It's an awkward part to kind of hold. The sticker is obnoxiously long. Like, why wasn't this just part separated into white? It can be done. It has been done. They just got lazy? I say that, and the sticker goes on pretty simply. And actually pretty straight, too. Okay. Well, that went on pretty nicely. Now the other one. On the opposite side. Sad part is there's still a lot more of these to go. There's still so many of these long white stickers to go. So, if anyone paying attention to Comic-Con news, Robert Downey Jr. is back in the Marvel Cinematic Universe as Doctor Doom. That is something. In all honesty, it kind of shows their desperation to get a big name back in there again that the fans will love and will, you know, get people in seats to watch movies. Oh, did I miss it? No, I didn't miss a sticker that time. Oh my god, there's just so many. But still, it's cool to have him back and playing another very iconic, very, you know, fan-loved character, because Doom is an amazing character. A very egotistical character, too. The man has literally said, "I was a god once. It was beneath me." Who says that? Who says being a god is beneath them? But I love it nonetheless. He's a bit of an egomaniac and, well, a dictator of a country, but his people love him in his country. He kind of does what he can for his country people, or his countrymen. Which, I mean, that's something. See, he's very much a tyrant to the rest of the world, but his own people still see him as a savior. Doom's just a very interesting character. Doom is also one thing. Also, he is actually honorable. If he says he's going to do something, like he says you saved his life or did something for him and he owes you a favor, he will take you up on a favor. It's like, because he owes you that. That's a huge thing. It's like, okay, I owe you this favor. You need something, Doom will provide. Doom is nothing without his honor. And really, a lot of his hatred is just toward Mr. Fantastic. Which, I mean, rightfully so. If you look at a lot of the stuff Mr. Fantastic does in the comics, it's kind of stupid. He kind of does things to prove he can do it. Without really thinking through the consequences, and the Doom, more or less, is to clean up after him. But that's not to say he won't help out, not to say he won't help them out when the need arises. Like, a very important thing was he helped the safe delivery of Mr. Fantastic's child. The only thing he kind of asked for in return was, allow me to name the child. And he's even like, I'm not gonna be as, you know, so self-centered as to name her something like Duma. Nah, he gave her a proper name with actual meaning and actually cares a lot about her. He's basically her godfather. Hell, as far as I know, she respects Doom more than she respects her own father. Going as far as to essentially break into the Latverian castle just to say, hey, my dad's doing this thing. You may want to, do something about it. He doesn't really know what he's doing. Kids say the darndest things, don't they? Okay, we got the second of that same type of wing. Now we gotta build 2 more. Yay. Yay, yay, yay. For anyone else that does know Marvel stuff and knows who Stephen Strange is, Doctor Strange, the Sorcerer Supreme, aka kind of like the main go-to magic user of like the world, maybe even universe. Yeah, Doom can also take that title if he so chose, really. He's also just as versed in magic. He's melded magic and technology together so well. He rivals fucking everyone in intellect, technology, mysticism. There's like nothing Doom can't do. Okay. Ooh, we're actually gonna get an empty runner pretty soon. I'm excited about that. Okay. And actually, this will be our first empty runner of the night, of the day. It's the day, it's not night. I'm not doing an afternoon stream for this. I'm just gonna make sure there's nothing left. Yep, that's it. Hallelujah. We're starting to get some empty runners again. We had like 1 after the end of last stream that we did this. 1. After all that work I did, only a single runner was empty. I have yet to see Deadpool and Wolverine, but I might try to, because, well, I think it's going to be absolutely hilarious, but also cool at the same time. I like the first Deadpool movie. Haven't seen the second, but I kind of like Deadpool as a character, and I love Wolverine. Who doesn't love Wolverine? Wolverine's fucking amazing. He's also, he's Canadian. So is Deadpool. Both of them are Canadian. They're 2 Canadian superheroes, technically. Both technically immortal. One just got the better deal than the other. One just got the actual proper healing factor. The other has super cancer. That just keeps healing itself. Oh, God. Well, it's regenerating everything I have, including the tumors I have. God, Deadpool really got the shit end of the stick for that kind of healing factor. Okay, come on, get. There you go. There you go. Oh, I posted this in the Discord already, but big happy days all around right now. Katawa Shoujo is coming to Steam. It's getting an official Steam release. So that's, like, really exciting. More people will be able to experience the game now. I mean, it was fairly easy to get a hold of the game because the website was always still up, so you could always direct download it for free. But even on Steam, it's still free because it's a free game. They're not going to charge for it. Not all these years later. Especially because the devs don't really exist as a group anymore. But yeah, it's coming to Steam now. Did I grab the right part? The right sticker? I don't think I did. What fucking sticker did I grab? Did I grab 20? I did grab 20. It should be what goes here. I'm just not lining it up right. Steam version is also the, adult content censored version. So basically, that toggle that I'd have to do at the beginning of every stream back when I was streaming it, that's like just permanently on. But you can get all the 18 plus stuff back in with a patch on itch.io. So I think that's kind of cool. Hey, one of my favorite games of all time is getting a release on Steam. More people can experience this game and just... I can't sing the game's praises enough. Like, it's freaking amazing, especially from how it started. So I do hope more people will end up playing it and, enjoying it. It's that kind of game where I'd say everyone needs to try to play it at least once. Play through one route. It's one of those kinds of games. Gotta give it a shot, try the game once. Play through a single route and then see how you felt about it. So I will always recommend it to anyone that's into visual novels. Always. I believe it comes to Steam in like August 15th or something? Sometime in August, so there's a little bit of time before it'll be officially released on Steam. With achievement support. They added some achievements that you can get. So it's probably gonna be stuff like start the game, maybe simple achievements like meeting certain characters for the first time as you play through, getting on their routes, getting the good, bads, neutral ending, what have you. and then, you know, just finishing the game. Like, getting all the good ends. They can't do anything crazy. They're not adding anything to the game. Like, the game itself. It's just the same game that was released 12 years ago. Though it might be one of the more up-to-date versions, like in a more recent version of Ren'Py, maybe? I could be wrong about that. I know that's out there, though. I mean, it's basically what the mod was using as a basis that I was playing through. Which, still nothing about that one yet, when it's going to get its next update. Even the guy working on it hasn't really said anything recently, so just kind of waiting and hoping. So I want that to get updated. I want to experience more of learning to fly. And the author should be almost done the fic in general, too. I think they just had 1 or 2 more chapters to go. That's not aligned at all. I'm just waiting. That's all I can do is just wait. Wait and be optimistic. And so far, I think I'm still the only person to have posted a playthrough of Learning to Fly Act 1 on YouTube. I think. So far. I haven't checked recently. But, hey, that can change. That could change very quickly. You know how the internet goes. Yeah, this one didn't align either. Alright, that's another wing part. Now to do a 4th one. Oh, and this is going to be an empty runner, too, once we're done with it. So actually, there'll be another one, because once I get the blue parts that go on here, that'll be another one that's emptied. That's cool. Yep. Alright. Nubby nubs away. Yeah, this is gonna be the end of this blue runner. We've got many left. A lot of them are just gonna be weapons. And the rest of this backpack. So yeah, don't be surprised if this stream ends a little early, just because there's not really much left of this guy to go. I just wanted to be able to finish it off. Oh yeah, also, something I just remembered that I did. Where is it? There we are. I'm starting to kind of work on my own crappy little logo, like thumbnails for the YouTube VODs. They're nothing special or fantastic, I'll tell you that right now, but it's better than the random screenshots generated through YouTube itself, because a lot of them are just kind of like nothing burgers. It's like just nothing there. It's like, what is this? Ah, yes. The best thing to use as a thumbnail. My starting screen for multiple videos. Yes, that's exactly what people want to see. So I just kind of started more or less dicking around. I started with the cross race stuff, and ah, damn it, Rising Freedom, you're in the way. Yeah, just kind of, it's very basic, very bare bones, I will say that. But it's something. It's a nice little start. I've already gone through all the Wing VODs, Endless Waltz, and Seed. So all of them have something like this with their respective logo, and if it has a part, it's got the parts there. Pretty simple, but it works for now. I'm somewhat happy with it. I think they're cute. They're nice. What program are you using to make them? Which one am I using again? It's one of the free variants out there, replacements of Photoshop. I got a few up here. I just kind of keep trying. I just gotta look at the UIs to see which one I have been using. Was it this? Nope, not that one. Sorry, I gotta figure this out for myself right now. Photopea. Yeah. It's got basically all the same stuff as, Photoshop. Yeah, I've also got on here, just because I was trying things out, I got GIMP on here, I've got, a Photo Pose Pro 3. I mean, that one is okay. It was the one I was using for a little bit for just kind of like dicking around doing other stuff. But because it's the free version, I can't save anything over a certain amount of pixels, and it prompts me to pay for the premium. And also has literal ads that take up half of the work screen for like 30 seconds every other minute or so, so it's not the best. Yeah, but Photopea is pretty good. It's free, it does what you need it to do, and it helped me make these things. I've had to look up a few things how to do certain things, so I couldn't get it, but meh. GIMP is my photo editor of choice personally, also the website Canva for graphic design. I mean, I use Canva for my schedules. I got the thing loaded up there always and just change out what days and everything are. Yeah, Photopea is like kind of the ones I'm using, the photo editor I'm using for the thumbnails. Yeah, it works pretty well. Better than paying how much for an Adobe subscription just to use Photoshop? No, thank you. No, thank you. Okay, let's get the more... Oh my god, these are the last of the super long skinny stickers. Thank Christ. It's obscene to try and pay for yeah. I'm perfectly fine using, you know, free versions of stuff. Like, I don't have Microsoft Office or anything. I use OpenOffice. OpenOffice, that's it. That's what I use for that. If I need Word, Excel, that, so yeah, just OpenOffice will do. Not the exact same, but it gets the job done. That's kind of what's important. I just need the job to be able to done. And there are plenty of free, alternatives out there, which is great. For the really, 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 basic editing I did for the Mari Shoutout compilation I did, all of it was literally done, I am not kidding, with Microsoft Clipchamp. I used Microsoft Clipchamp to put it all together. It's also essentially what I was using to cut up VODs that were way too long for YouTube, like, my anniversary ones. I just use Clipchamp. I mean, it's got this thing so I can, fade things in and out. I have the line for audio, line for video, all of that jazz. So, it works. And you guys have seen the results on the video. It actually looked pretty good. It actually looked decent. That was my first time attempting any kind of video editing. It's not a friggin' masterpiece or anything, but it's decent. Found some free UC music online, yet it still got kind of like a copyright notice about it, but then it's still like, yeah, this is copyrighted, but the user allows it to be used on YouTube. It's like, well, why bother with the copyright part then? But whatever, it's just one of those, it's like, yeah, there's copyright stuff in here, it's just there. It's okay to be used on YouTube, though. I have so many of those. Like, little tiny little notices, like, yeah, this is copyright music, but they allow it to be used, okay? I really don't care. It's a VOD channel. It's just a channel for my VODs. Yeah, so even if it's free and comes on a computer, don't knock it till you try it. You'll actually be kind of surprised. Alrighty. Get the last of these long ass stickers, and I can almost leave these wings behind. Almost. I still have to put the wings all together. That's the thing. They still need to be thrown together. I see what happened there. Okay, let's see what I can do about that. Probably not much. Let's try this part again. Oh boy, I hate having to take stickers off. Always run the risk of them not being able to stick well anymore. Oh, so semi-embarrassing story from this weekend also. We went to a trampoline park because a girlfriend's brother and his girlfriend came along as well with us, and they all kind of wanted to go, so I was like, okay. That was some fun jumping around on trampolines and stuff. I swear to God, Not even 5 minutes in, I go and twist my ankle. I landed wrong. It just... Ankle went one way it shouldn't have for a second, and I was on the ground. It's like, are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, it hurt like hell for at least a minute or two. Then it was just sore the rest of the weekend. This was on the first day, too. This was literally on the first day, too. It's like, are you fucking kidding me right now? Yeah, luckily it wasn't anything bad. I was still able to walk around. I started jumping around again. It was all good. Just a little. It was a little bit sore for the days after. But it's like, fucking Christ. Way to show off being an old man there. Just, you know, twisting my ankle, trying to keep up with the kids to be cool. Oh, well. It was still fun. It was still really fun. Your body said, "Take it easy, Grandpa." Yep. And I've learned those foam pits at like trampoline parks and stuff that they can jump into for things, hard as hell to actually get out of. Very hard to get out. Once you land in there, you really do just kind of sink. You, like, embed yourself in there, and then getting up is a challenge because there's nothing to really brace yourself to get up on, unless you're near the edge. Moving through it is even worse. Because your feet and legs can't really lift as high as they can without blocks getting all in the way. You basically gotta, like, push all these blocks out of the way, dig yourself a small little path to move forward a few inches, and then rinse and repeat. God, ew. Me and my girlfriend both tried to not go into any of those foam pits after that because it was just nearly impossible to get out. So yeah, just a word for the wise. Foam pits, not easy to get out of. There we go. We're done with the super long stickers. All that's left is this tiny little section here of blue. Okay. So, now I gotta do this like one at a time. Again. The end of this runner? Yes, it is. Look at that. We're on a roll for ending runners. Okay. Oh, I've also gotten used to my iPhone a little more now. Got itself a case. Tried putting a pop socket on here. It worked for a little bit, then last night it just, like, fell right off. Like, as I was holding it, pulling it off, it just fell off and came off completely. So, I think I'm gonna have to look up how to get a proper pop socket onto an iPhone case. But I've gotten fairly used to an iPhone now. It was a little weird trying to figure it out at first, but I caught on pretty quick. It was really useful with the apps it has on there already. I was able to put all the different tickets I needed just for Wonderland the first day we went and the second day on there separately so they can easily be scanned. If I tried doing that shit on the Android, I'd have to keep the entire email website open and then awkwardly tap and scroll down through each one. This thing, no, it's just like, you want to add it to your wallet? Okay. Made our lives so much easier. No, I'm gonna miss using an Android phone. That's the type of smartphone I've used since forever. But hey, I like the iPhone. Even if I was nudged gently into getting one by my girlfriend. Just so she could do more things when texting and stuff with me. So she wants to be able to FaceTime, wants to know if I'm actually receiving her messages, so she can see if I've seen them yet or not. That kind of stuff. Especially if it's like time-sensitive things. Plus, for some reason, randomly our messages would get dropped for a little while. Maybe a few hours later, they'd suddenly appear. So that was also just an issue. Okay. Where did I put... There's the marker. I'm going to do some crappy coloring just to add a tiny bit more definition. Yeah, just to add a little bit more, so it doesn't seem as... Oh, wow, I immediately show the same side. So it doesn't look as plain. Add a little bit of that and even color in the cannon barrel here. Just a tiny bit. Just to help make it pop a little more. Interesting. 47. Okay, so this goes on to there. I gotta take one of these wing bits, throw it on here. And then one of these guys. Just kind of sandwiches in there, I guess. Somehow. got like 3 holes that need to all line up. Okay. And then that guy apparently need 1 more piece. Duh. 44. And we will have a wing. Rising Freedom will have a wing soon. It can kinda look like it's one of its predecessor units. Until I get the second wing on there. In the hole. There we go. Man, look at that. We got the wing. Can make it all nice and lined up so it just looks like one slick piece like that. I don't think it matters what side I put it on. So, let's start on this side. There. Rising Freedom has a wing, finally. After so long. Oh man, getting this thing to spread nicely is another thing in and of itself. That's something. Awkwardly can't get it to pull back all the way. Also can't get it to sit flush like in the picture there. Like a little more squared. Unless that it is. I don't know. I have to like... Okay. But there. Rising Freedom now has a wing. Oh, let me guess. Let me guess. Hey, I was right. Alright. Let's continue on to build the other wing now. So I'm just gonna do all of what I just did earlier again. Which is not a problem. Unless this is the other sides? I don't know. Oh no, it's the right sides. Okay. First one I made was correct, I guess. If I gotta pull it apart to move things around to get it to work properly, I can do that. It's not an issue. I don't think I will. All that's left on here is weapon parts. That's it. All that's left on here, just a bunch of weapons. And the shield. And it's already been over an hour. Nice. Okay, let's get this bad boy all marked up. Go. That'll look a tiny bit better. Okay. Let's get all our parts and pieces here. Now I can make the left side. That's in there. Cannon in there. There's already reviews coming out of the high grade Blitz Duel, and oh my god, I want it so badly. I want my upgraded Duel Gundam, especially in kit form. Get into the hole. Get into the hole. Get in the hole. There we go. Okay, so there we go. Rising Freedom finally has its wings. Its big old wings. Not bad. It's actually got presence with these things. Holy hell. I wasn't a big fan of how the wings are on here. Like, they look like weird little inverted claws. Or not invert, they just look like claws. Like, specifically these points. They don't have, like, the same, like, kind of wing thing that the original Freedom did. Where they all kind of had the same colors pointing down to look like actual splayed out wing feathers or whatnot. But this just gives it presence. I'm okay with that. It actually looks better. Like, better than I thought it would. And just like any other Freedom variant, well, and just like the OG Freedom, you can flip, oh god. You can flip the cannons and the wings around. It's just gotta awkwardly position it so it doesn't bend his V-fins. That works. There, it's got the over-the-shoulder cannons. And of course, got the side skirt railguns. That pop out, by the way. They actually do slide open more to give them more length. So I think they're longer than the Strike Freedom's railguns, but still shorter than the original Freedoms. Because that thing was a trifold. Freedom doing what Freedom does best. Has big fucking guns. Hey, Golden, how's it going, buddy? Got the two laser ones up top, the two rail guns for physical ammunition, meaning it doesn't matter what kind of armor the enemy's got, something is breaking through. But we're still not done yet. Oh, not yet. We just finished the wings. We've got to... Oh my god, I wanted me to add that stuff in after. No, fuck that. We still gotta build the rest of his weapons, i.e. his shield and his gun. So let's start with the gun. Because it wants me to start with the gun. I already snipped out the beam saber, so I don't have to worry about that. Go. Nice little shroud for the beam rifle. Oh my god, I think all the stickers... Yeah, all the remaining stickers go onto the beam rifle. Holy shit. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Literally all of them go on here. Good God. Well, let me get the rest of the beam rifle set up first before I handle sticker madness. There we get our secondary handle and the muzzle. So what the heck? Ah! Freedom, no! You don't go down yet. Yeah, you die in your movie, but whatever. He's had more screen time with me building it than he did in his own debut movie. Okay. There's our fully put together beam rifle. Now I gotta sticker it up. All those remaining blue ones. Yay me. Good, oh my god, it wants them everywhere. Literally, like, top to bottom has got some kind of sticker sticking on somewhere. I have never. There's blue on the back, on the buttstock. Oh my god. He wants it everywhere. Oh, I can't believe this. Also, something that also kind of happened, I think, just before the weekend, before I went on vacation. Hasbro's given all the remaining props they shipped from New Zealand to an auction company, and they're auctioning off just everything. Whatever Power Ranger prop was left is left. It's getting auctioned off next month. Literally everything. Suits, helmets, weapons, any prop they have is just getting auctioned off. Like, they're not Hasbro isn't keeping anything. They're just saying, give us all the money we can for this. Which is both really cool that fans have a chance. Not a very big chance, but a chance to get an actual piece of screen-used Power Rangers memorabilia, but at the same time, it's why are they selling every single prop ever? They just want it to die now, don't they? Apparently, it looks like Hasbro doesn't want anything more to really do with the series after they bought it, or they're gonna take it in some new direction that doesn't require them to have all these props, which is kind of sad. So Power Rangers might be dead as a live-action medium. Which, I mean, is both kind of a good and a bad thing. I mean, good because it's been on the air for 30 years, and they keep trying to basically do Mighty Morphin all over again, every time. Especially, like, every time when Saban tried to bought the series back, they basically tried to do Mighty Morphin again in tone. Yeah, Hasbro kind of sort of was doing the same thing. A lot of their marketing and stuff and any toys that were coming out were like, whatever season was airing, and then here's some Mighty Morphin. Here's more Mighty Morphin. it's the series' first and most iconic series with suits and everything, but it's also holding it back because they're too fixated on nostalgia. Way too fixated on nostalgia. You can kind of also argue it's the same thing happening with the comics. Every single comic is pretty much Mighty Morphin. Again. Here's more Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, now in comic form. Here's variant costumes for the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Here's some brand new teams whose suit designs take a lot of elements and ideologies from Mighty Morphin. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, Mighty Morphin sucks. Look, if you try to watch any of the episodes now, it's kinda sucks. Super fucking cheesy. Like, majorly cheesy. The action also wasn't that great, especially in Season 1. Like, MMPR Season 1 is not very action great. Like, stunt good for the American scenes. It's got, yeah. Ooh. Is bad. And this is coming from a guy who actually does like, Power Rangers a lot, but I know Mighty Morphin is not the best. It started it all, but it is by no means the cream of the crop. Their later seasons are much better. And I mean a lot better. Like Power Rangers in Space. It's still got some of the cheese from Mighty Morphin in there. But it's expanding on the story that started from Mighty Morphin. Introduce more new characters. Has fun little nods and appropriate tributes to past, seasons. I.e. having the second Black Ranger show up for an episode to help the current one out. Just to kind of understand he actually does have, worth. If he screwed up once on the field, it's like, yeah. Doesn't mean you're not worthy to be a ranger. Screw-ups happen. You just gotta learn from your mistakes and move on and keep on the fight. You gotta build that confidence back up. Time Force is just absolutely also amazing. Yeah, it more or less takes the Japanese Sentai Time Ranger wholesale, but still very good. The acting is pretty good in that. They created their own original villain for it. With his own kind of compelling story, and even managed to finish that villain's story off in the next season during their crossover episode. Power Rangers is more than Mighty Morphin. By a long shot. May have started the series, but that doesn't mean they're all like it. They don't have to all be Mighty Morphin again. They can all be their own thing. Oh, the season before Time Force, Lightspeed Rescue, that one was pretty good too. And it was a full team that had no connection whatsoever to any past Ranger teams. In no way, shape, or form. There weren't any returning characters for that season. They were just part of either the main or supporting cast. It was all new characters, back on Earth. There was nothing. This was man-made Ranger powers. Using adults, actual adults that had careers and jobs before being recruited to become Rangers. They were public servants, not just teenage superheroes trying to hide their everything from everybody. They're still trying to save the world, yes, but they had a choice. It wasn't just, yeah, you have been chosen, have fun. It was, we think you guys are the best. We literally scouted you guys out for a little bit to see if you would, fit the criteria we need. Are you in? If they didn't say it, obviously they'd go for another best choice, but it was good. I like Lightspeed, and that's just because I've watched a lot of it. Because it was constantly being rerun, even years later. Alright, we got all the stickers completely done. The beam rifle is all stickered up with all the extra blue now. So let's get it into the Rising Freedom's hand. So it can do its proper full burst. Because you need the beam rifle too for that. And awkwardly try to get it back in its hand with all this spiky stuff jutting out everywhere. There. Now it's full bursting with its beam rifle firing it off too. We're almost done Rising Freedom. Almost. Now we gotta it wants me to cut out its beam saber blades. That's fine. I have a freaking million beam saber blades now. Oh my god. I have enough excess beam saber blades that the ones that didn't come with them in their kits are gonna have one. There's just so many. Yeah, just standard blades. Get this sticker sheet the hell away from me. Alright. Now we can make the shield. Technically, the Rising Freedom has 2 shields. Technically. One physical and one beam. Which I'll just snip that guy out now. Because why not? It also has a beam shield it can generate from its gauntlets. That's it. It's just a shield, but made of pure energy like the beam saber. It's probably a little bit stronger than the standard physical shield because it won't be, slowly worn down by munitions fire. But it does cost energy, and the Rising Freedom is not nuclear powered like the Strike Freedom that also has the energy beam shields. So using these things, yeah, it's cool. It'll stop a lot of stuff, but you're using up your very limited time to do so. And the more shit that hits it, meaning it's got to expend more power to maintain integrity, so it's just gonna... that battery's getting depleted within, like, minutes. If you only relied on this. That's why he needs the physical shield. So guess what? It doesn't take energy to use a physical shield. You don't need to plug a battery into a big slab of metal. Yet they do anyway. Because this thing also has beam emitters on it, so it can bring out its own little blades. Because of course, let's load it up with even more fucking beams. that it for you? That's it for you. Hallelujah. I'm cool with that. And you're also gonna be finished when I snip this one out. Yep, so goodbye, another runner. Oh, well, we're gonna say goodbye to another runner even sooner. Yep. And we're gonna say goodbye to yet another runner. Right. Goodbye. Yeah, since resetting my router, I have not had any stream bitrate issues. So that's good. I think that's just literally all I needed, just to reset my own router. For it to stop being a little fucky. But I mean, we'll see how it goes when I play something a little more heavy again. Well, then again, it didn't go bad with Pajama Sam or Terrascape before my vacation. Which, by the way, guys, if you haven't actually played Terrascape, give it a shot. It's actually fun. Terrascape is actually a hell of a lot of fun. Like, oh my god. Who knew a city building game could also be a puzzle game? This to mount it. And okay, this is kind of cool, I guess. To get it onto its arm, it doesn't want you to put it on here as is? Or I mean it can. You can choose whether it goes front or back, but I could just literally pull the blue gauntlet part off and just kind of turn it, depending on where I want the shield to sit. Whether I want it to sit behind the arm or the side of the arm, without changing where the bend of the elbow goes. Oh, so this is a honkin' shield. Holy shit. We get our beam effect parts for it. It's got a spot for the tip. Probably won't use it with the shield beam effects in, because that's just gonna make it very busy. But I'll at least put them in just so you guys can see. Where's the bottom? Where is it? Oh, for the bottom. Interesting choice. empty runner. Yeah, this is a case of throwing your shield will actually do something. Just launch this fucker off, and there you go. He's a projectile with a beam blade to stab, beam blades to slice. Damn. I think this is also part of its full burst mode, is just... It does all the stuff I have it doing right now. But before it does this, it fires off the shield. Like, damn! Is there anything else? Okay, the only other part I have on here is for its stupid flight mode. That I kind of don't want to bother doing. Because I'm not a huge fan of flight modes. Especially lazy ones. Yeah, its flight mode is... Good fuck. Bring the head back. Flip this thing on its back over front to make a nose cone. Kinda sorta readjust the wings so they're still flat and together and out. Crunch his feet up. And then just kinda slap the shield and the gun underneath him. Just kind of on his chest with this little gray part. I'm not a big fan of those. Just pull all these beam effects off. I don't need them now. I just want to show them off on stream. Nice little additions. Shield back on here, his fucking massive ass shield. Like, oh my god, it's just so big. Holy shit. It's big and it's thick as hell. So yeah, there we go. It's done now. The Rising Freedom in all of its beam spam glory. Now, like I said, I'm going to compare it. I said this last stream. I did this. Gotta compare it to one of its predecessors, at least. I'm not gonna bother grabbing the Strike Freedom. I'll just grab the Freedom, because this thing is less of a successor to the Strike Freedom than it is a successor to the original Freedom. And I mean, you'll see what I mean once I get both of them in view together. There. Strike and Rising Freedom. Hold on, let me get the line art away. So, regular Freedom, Rising Freedom. Two over-the-shoulder cannons, two side skirt railguns, a beam rifle in one hand, and a shield in the other, with splayed-out wings for thrust. Gee, I wonder if they're supposed to be alike. This thing is very much just like battery-powered version of that guy. But yeah, now I'm just gonna forever have the two of them just posed exactly the same, just like this. Just guns all out. I can't get him to have his shield out in front of his hand like that, unfortunately. So they won't match completely, but, I mean, even the fucking shields. These things are clearly supposed to be like the same thing. They have the same color scheme. White border, black interior with a red stripe. Only, again, the railguns aren't nearly as long, like I said. Freedom has massive fucking railguns. Rising Freedom, not so much. Okay. eventually get these guys kind of posed a little bit nicer together on one of my shelves. But, yeah, there we go. Just get that up there. Hey, it's my ugly mug. Alright, let's take the autofocus on. I'm gonna turn that part off. Okay. There we go. Rising Freedom. All done in its glory. This actually wasn't too bad of a build, to be perfectly honest. Other than it being sticker hell, especially for those wings and the gun, not bad. I actually kind of like it. I'm going to try to pick up the Mighty Strike Freedom, just so I have all the Freedom variants. Even if it is just Strike Freedom with different shoulders and a new backpack. But hey, I like that. I like that. This is nice, and God, it literally is just freedom again. It's just freedom again. There's even art of this thing, official art they did of this thing, just in freedom colors. So it's like they knew. They just wanted to do the freedom again, but they couldn't actually do regular freedom. No one wanted just freedom, so they had to make this guy and then replace it with a different version of Strike Freedom halfway through the movie. You can't go back to the Season 1 upgrade after the Season 2 upgrade already happened. That just doesn't make sense. Because everyone would be asking where to go, even though the movie answers what happened. It got disabled. Because someone stole it. Yeah, I'm quite happy with this. Railguns will be a little finicky to kind of position proper, but it's fine. I am happy with that and glad it is now done. I can get its box and all those runners off of my desk finally. It's only been like a week, 2. I don't know. It's been a bit. Okay. Okay, let me get the schedule for you guys, the actual, now completely, truly updated schedule. There we go. So, yeah, we did Gunpla and Shill today, which was a little quicker than usual, but that's okay, we were just finishing that bad boy up. Tomorrow should be Digimon Survive at 10 o'clock. We'll just keep going through the, truthful, route, the final route of the game. Hallelujah. Then Thursday and Friday I am taking off, but Saturday we'll be back with some Pokemon Yellow. We'll keep going. I'll try to make sure I grind, especially on my days off. Just to grind my guys up a little bit. Nothing egregious. I'm not going to get them to level 30 before fucking Misty. I'll probably at most get them to level 20, if that. We'll see. We'll see how high I want to go. I'll probably look up what Misty's levels are for her strongest Mon and just say, yeah, that'll be my cap. That'll be my cap. So, yeah. Anyway, thank you, everybody, for watching, commenting, and lurking. I appreciate it very, very much. If you guys haven't done so, please go and check out Nichols. Don't think I didn't forget. They're a great friend of mine. Play some comfier games, some mystery games, some puzzle games, whatever they feel like them games, sometimes like Fallout. Out of all those things, comfy games, mystery games, and then Fallout. One of these things is not like the other. Yeah, please do go and check them out, because they are absolutely awesome and amazing. So, I hope everybody has themselves... Well, what could I say? I'm complex. Indeed, aren't we all a little complex? Some of us are complex in a complex. With a complex. Too many complexes. It got too complicated. No, that went nowhere. Anyway, I hope everyone has themselves a great rest of their day, and I'll see you next time.